Hello, my name is Gerardo. I'm 28 years old, and I just want to give a brief description of my work experience as an IT analyst and a brief description of my customer support experience as well. So, first of all, I started off working for the Petco IT help desk. There, I was in charge of obviously attending any issues regarding the point of sale system of all the stores. Um, there we encountered issues with registers, equipment regarding the registers, and we would also get calls regarding from corporate, uh, but those calls would be directed to a different department, and we would also do a brief filter of customer support that we would also direct to their own department as well. I was more in the technical department, more in the IT field, if you can say that. But I can also say that since I was in the front line of the incoming calls for the Petco IT help desk, um, I did get a lot of experience interacting with customers. Some upset customers, some happy. It was just depending on what the call they were for the issue that they were about to report. So yeah, I have experience dealing or treating with people over the phone. After the Petco IT help desk, I also worked for the IT department for the fast food chain of Jack in the Box. This was more like level two tech support. I did. I There wasn't much customer support involved in this department as it was in Petco. This was more like from the workers at the at the fast food locations calling in to report any issues with the work equipment, their screens, their registers, anything related to point of sales. We would deal with registers, their monitors outside on the drive-through lane, speakers, all that stuff, which was a lot more technical, obviously. But like I said, in this apartment, I did last about 3 years, so I do have a very good, solid experience on how to interact with customers. Depending on whatever the situation may be, if it's good or bad. From there on, I moved over to another company, which I just recently left. Um, this was my most recent job, actually. And on this job, I was just there for about 8 months. It was just shortage of the contract. Um, so on this one, I did more. It was more like in the telecom industry. We did a lot of provisioning for phone services. We did anything like from configuring voice routers that had like the voice services integrated within those voice routers. We would send those out to the client, and then get on the phone with the technician that was on site, and we would guide them through the installation process and all that good stuff. So this was more like in the programming and configuring kind of work field. Type of engineering. I'm not an engineer myself, but I got the privilege to work with the guys that were actually engineers, so it was a great privilege, and I learned a lot. But yeah, this was more like more programming and all that good stuff. To provision all the infrastructure for the phone services that the client was requesting. But yeah, that's a brief overview of my work experience. I hope this is good for you guys. I look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you and have a great day.